Hey everybody, welcome, and welcome again. It's time for my 2 cents and tea with y'all. And I'm hot, dude. It always be like, I don't know. So today is a great Tuesday. I hope you're having a great day so far. I hope all is well with you. I hope you had a great week. Last great weekend. I know it's Tuesday, so kind of like how did Monday really go for you? How did Monday do for you? So let's do our preliminaries. It may seem like I'm whispering a little bit, but the little person is sleep. So I'm trying not to be too loud right now. Okay, no snap time around these parts. So let's do what we always do. Let's go on up limits. I'm your girl, Martisha Tish LaCroix, affectionately known as T LaCroix, or Jersey if you know me from another life. It's a story for another day. Welcome to my 2 cents and tea. So excited to have you. This is one of my favorite moments because my 2 cents and tea is really about me having my own opinion. But really, no, I try not to just be opinionated, but try to have some factual stuff to go back it up. But not just that, though. We have special guests on, and I promise y'all gonna be like, girl, this was so good. I have some different things happening. So I'm really working with our special guests to come on and be a part of this experience. But this week is just me. Is that all right? But it's just me this week. A couple of things. Be sure to like, comment, and share. I try to go back and really look at it when we're recording these or when we're live in these. I don't. These are recording to be. We're recording them live. I don't too much look at the comments. It's not personal to anybody. It's just that I'm focused on delivering information, and I'm focused on my guests and everything. Really getting the questions I know y'all really want. And so what I am going to say is that at some point, I do go back and I read with your comments. I read about sharing, and I thank you all for just being a part of that. But I really am focused on this. So if you ever see me record this, it's not personal to anybody. I just want to focus on delivering you a great show and great content, and really stay within my time parameters. Like that's just one thing too. Like I know time is valuable, so I'm like, if y'all watching this, I don't want it to be dragged out. I want to really be in a position where I'm actually in my time constraints, if that makes any sense. So that's why y'all don't ever see me commenting. I just want to make sure I'm in my time constraints with spending time with you all. But listen, be sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at the Tish LaCroix. And then, of course, I am on TikTok. I am working with my children to post videos, but definitely follow me on TikTok. I'm getting my followers up. I enjoy it. Actually, my son's like, you own this thing awesome. Y'all send me videos. What am I supposed to do with me on there? In addition to that, know that these videos do not stay up. So I think I pulled the video from last week. So when this one airs, the other one should have already been pulled. But guess what? You can always go watch the replays over on YouTube. So the link is below for you to watch those replays on YouTube. And I put them in a playlist just for you all, so you don't have to go searching for them. All in a playlist, and actually we updated the links on the description, and so you can go straight to the playlist for my 2 cents of tea. I'm trying to make it easy for my people. Like I love y'all to make it easy for you, but definitely subscribe. Listen, y'all know I got my son over here trying to play me, saying I can't. That I'm, people ain't gonna subscribe to my channel. More people subscribe to the channel. I'm like, you play video games. No shade to gamers. Like I think y'all are awesome people, but I'm like, well, kids they be just doing the most. They be like, "Ma, you ain't why you should have more files than me." I'm like, why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I? Anyway, so the tea of the day is I'm gonna tell you right now is I got this mug today. I don't know if y'all can really read it. My sister gave me this mug. It says you can ignore the queen, but she's still the queen. I'm so excited to have the My 2 Cents tea products out. Y'all, when they come out, y'all better be ready to get y'all box. But I got my tea, I have my mug, honey, I have my what else am I put in there? It was something. I may put a shirt in there, right? My 2 cents matters, right? So anyway, we'll see. But today's tea is organic spicy ginger. I love ginger. Anybody who knows me, like that is a drink that I get when we go to this. Um, I want to say they're Jamaican people, but my husband called them something else because y'all know if y'all don't know, he's Jamaican and Trinidadian and Cuban, and I'm not talking like, oh, my person. No, I'm talking about like his dad is Jamaican, his mom is Trinidadian, his grandmama is from Venezuela. Like I saw my baby, I think I saw my baby's hair, my baby's the way she is. They're just, I think his grandfather's from Cuba. Like it's like the most amazing thing to me. And so there's this place in Atlanta we go to. Y'all ever have cities? This is not my topic, but y'all ever have cities that you just know places you go eat when you go to the cities? Like I love and I like where I live at. It's not like, I don't like it, but it's something when I go to Atlanta, like I have my list of places. I always put a new place in it. Tell me about y'all. Like they really think about it. I always put like a new place in there where I go. Okay, like I said, okay, I will try something new, but then I got my top 10. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go to Atlanta, there's a place in Stone Mountain where we get Jamaican food from. Like it's just one place that I really like. Even though we tried other places, it's just this one in Stone Mountain that does it right for me, right? And then we have this place, I think it's called Dave's Cheesesteak. Yeah, he has two locations, but it's the one downtown that he has this Philly cheesesteak shop. That's not even, and the cheese, listen, this, I know your Philly cheeses are good. When you can heat them up the next day and it tastes like they were just made that day, I don't know what he's doing to it, but that's not even what I love from him. He has great wings. He's one of the few places I've gone to. I never have to tell them to fry my wings hard. Y'all post in the comments. I'm gonna read them later. But y'all tell me, y'all like y'all wings like I like my wings fried hard. I don't know if y'all with me. I don't know where I'm going with this food thing. It's caused by this ginger. I'm gonna get to that point. Then we go to piece of cake. So we get a slice of cake from piece of cake. That's my little spot in Atlanta now. There's a lady here in Columbia who make the slammingest cakes, y'all. Like no one has topped her cakes for me. So, some days I just like, I just want to order cake, just order one. But next to Dave's Cheesesteak is this popsicle spot. They're actually black owned too. And it's not, and y'all, they have the best popsicles. Now they're a little pricey, but they're all natural. Don't have any preservatives in it. Nothing, like it's all natural popsicles. Tell you, they're so good. So that's when I go to there, I always pick them up popsicles, and I really need to get that dry so I can bring them back. But they actually ship to you. Where else we go? We go to so we go to this place, we bring it to this other place. I'm not gonna tell you all my spots. I got a couple of spots in the A that I go to, and they're not traditional spots. Like they're not like your Chick-fil-A's or your McDonald's or stuff like that. They're like, and of course you cannot leave Atlanta without going to Papa Do's. Like, and it's only one I go to. It's the one on the I think it's Doughty County. Is it Doughty County? Anyway, it's on that side off the 85. That particular one's one I was going to. But anyway, so I want to say about the tea as I get into this ginger thing. Is this place called Tilly's? I think that's how you pronounce it. Tilly's Raw Bar, and they're vegan. Now I'm not vegan, but don't forget about slutty vegan. I mean, anyway, but this Raw Bar and they serve kale, right? So here's the thing about them. So they have no meat, but I'm not vegan, but I love it. I don't think they have meat. No, there's no meat. But they have this kale, right? And I get the punani wrap. Don't y'all judge me, it's what it's called. It's the punani wrap. I always get the mixed kale because they have the spicy kale and the non-spicy kale. But the spicy kale, again, these are island people, so it's like a whoo. But if you mix it with the non-spicy kale, you're good. It comes with this vegan mayonnaise. Like it don't put a lot on it because I don't like a lot. And then they have like corn, couscous, avocado. Y'all, the wrap, no lie, it's like trying to find because I'm about to tell this. So just imagine about this. I'm not telling y'all a story. It's like a little bit longer than this book, and it's about this round, and it's packed with kale. Y'all, literally, I eat half and they eat the other half later. Like that's how good it is. And then they have brings up to my point. Don't y'all judge me. Bring it to the point. The point is they have these ginger drinks. Now, understand, my mother-in-law off the boat Trinidadian, okay? It's not, what I'm saying? It's not, I'm not talking about, once removed and people say, oh, I'm Jamaican, and really like, it's like, you got like a little ounce. I'm talking about off the boat. My father loved Jamaican, off the boat Trinidadian, my mother loved. And so I literally, y'all, body juice, they're like $4 a pop, and they're like these little bottles, but they so strong in ginger. I love them. So I always like, I have to make this. And so I was like, I boiled the ginger, then I did other stuff. It ain't want to work. She said, girl, what is you doing? In her Trinidadian tone, she said, put the ginger in hot water and blend it in the blender and push it through. Because I couldn't get the potency of the ginger. And she had to push it through the cheesecloth. And then she always says, you understand? Like she always says that was like the coolest thing when she talks to you. Yeah, game changing. So I figured out how to make these drinks at home my own way. So anyway, when I go to Atlanta, I always get the punani wrap from this place called, I'm gonna put in this called Tilly's Raw Bar. I get the punani wrap, and then I always get two or three things. They got like ginger and pineapple, ginger and strawberry. I always get ginger pineapple, ginger strawberry, and ginger mango. Those are my top three favorites that I get every time I go there. Like I drop it, it's like a little bit of money. But it's worth it. Like that's my Atlanta experience. Like if I don't get in certain places, like I have a list when I'm in the A that I go to. Just want to tell you about food. Like I know y'all, this is what y'all want y'all to do. And I'm gonna comment after this is done. I'll go back and comment. Listen, I want you to drop when you go to certain cities, like what's your favorite place to eat at? And don't tell me like Chick-fil-A, like McDonald's, like no. I'm talking about you like, yo, when I go to the A, I have to eat. When I go now, Charlotte got like everybody who travels with me, especially when the team travels, they're like, I know you got your favorite places to eat. Well, we go like they already know. But depending on the city, like I can't leave the city without my food. It's just you know what I'm saying? Like it's just a part of me. Like when you go to New York, you go to these spots. It's your spot. Like anyway, or spicy ginger today. Okay, let's go with it. Y'all got y'all spots too. Don't y'all try to front like y'all don't know. Like when you go to the West Coast, you cannot go without going to Fat Burgers. Now you got to take a detox after you eat that stuff because Fat Burgers is next level, y'all. Have you ever had a pound of beef on a burger? Fat Burgers, that's probably what they call it. The bag be greasy. I'm talking like the paper bag, like it's just grease. Listen to me, y'all. I gotta take a detox like I leave it. Then you listen, you can't go. Listen, if you go to California, I don't know why I'm on this food conversation day. If you go to California and you don't hit this, Lord forgive me for saying it like this. Listen, y'all, when you go to California and you don't get real authentic Mexican food, I'm talking about the dirty truck. I'm talking about, you know how like here in the South, we got Waffle House that's 24 hours. I'm talking about they got the Mexican spots that are 24 hours in California. You don't go to the nice, cute little, they didn't they done pass the they done pass the C that is it the CDC? I don't know, they didn't pass the DHEC guidelines. You don't no. You go to the family business ones where the kids know how to flip the tortillas in the back. You feel me? That's the ones you go to that they ain't clean this stuff falling off the wall. But I'm telling you, they be the best. I'm telling y'all. You be looking at this place like this is not what we about to eat. You be like, yes, we are about to eat here. I love it. Like if you don't go to California and get authentic Mexican food, I ain't talking about that Tex-Mex stuff. I'm talking about authentic Mexican food. You sleep. Like that's what you go to California. Fat burgers. I mean, In-N-Out Burger okay, but I ain't really like for fat burgers, authentic Mexican. Literally, when I go to California, I eat Mexican food 3 days. And my mom was like, "Is that else eat? That's not what I came here for. I came here for Mexican food." Like I'm telling y'all, seriously, authentic food. Yeah, that's what I want y'all to post in the comments. Y'all post in the comments the city you go to and the spot you can't live without. It's got to be one. It's got to be one city you go to. Like when I go here, y'all, I always go here. Let's promote people businesses because it be the small business owner I want to promote. I want to promote y'all because I'm telling you that. Listen, Dave's cheesesteak. I think Lord, let me show the title is right. My husband had to tell me what it is. Y'all best wings. Oh, that's what I tell you. He got over there. Listen, y'all sleep on them egg rolls. He makes this egg roll. It's like $4, but I'm gonna tell y'all, egg roll about this big, this long, this around, stuff with nothing but me. He has I think it's a cheesesteak egg roll, a salmon egg. Y'all killing them. People be down the street on the block lined up for this place. Like, anyway, we're gonna talk about the book. Y'all grab your copy. These are like people encourage me to bring it back out. Let's talk about it. I'm definitely excited. Next year, I want y'all to prepare your hearts. My Tea going back live. Y'all put some fire in the chat about that. But My Tea going back live next year. We're going to be having some real conversation. And then I got some other projects that I don't want to talk about just because I don't want to put it out there. And then, y'all be like, what is that? And I'm like, we're still working because I want it to be right. So I got My Tea, the Marticia Experience coming back next year. And I got 2 other projects that, the Lord put on my heart for me to bring back. So I'm excited about it. I hope y'all can be a part on top of all the other things I have. I'm just grateful just to serve the people, man. You don't understand, like to hear people's lives really being changed because not just me, though. It's not about me, but it's about the people I get to bring to the table and really like tell their story. So I'm excited about it. I don't know why this thing is acting up, but we're going to let it be what it is. It might be because this other light is on. So listen, I want to talk about the book today. I got special guests coming. Don't y'all fret. I promise you. And all my special guests let me be me. That's where they messed up at. They should have never let me be me because when I be me, y'all know I get the questions answered. I talk like y'all want me to talk. I want y'all to know that I ask the questions y'all thinking about. So I just ask them straight up. We're gonna talk about the D's of Life today. Grab your copy. We'll get bringing back the D's of Life, the D box. What did I call it? I called it something. I didn't call it the D's of Life box. I called it something else. But anyway, we're bringing back the box for the holiday season. So definitely make sure you grab your box. It's going to contain, I don't know. I just know it's going to contain a book. And I'm working with the editor. Maybe she's watching and she'll be like, I don't know why she brought this up. I'm thinking about doing a printed copy of the workbook and doing something else we said. Y'all might get a D's of Life shirt in there. I don't know. I'll let y'all know when it happens, what I'm about to do. Me and her been talking through some stuff. She's been in the game. I'm proud of her. She's back in the game doing some different stuff with the brain. So disappointment, that's the first chapter of the book. I mean, I can't see because this thing is on. I want to talk about it. But this is what I want to talk about it real quick. I said, we done been on here talking about food for 15 minutes. So let me get to the point, right? Because you're like, girl, you was talking about food, making me hungry. It's lunchtime. What am I, anyway. I want to tell y'all this right here. Disappointment is going to happen. And here's the thing. If you put it in proper perspective, right? Let me put it in proper perspective because I was going to read somebody, but I'm putting it in proper perspective. If you put it in proper perspective, you won't be disappointed. The only person you'll ever be disappointed in is yourself. You'd be like, you know what? This to help me learn. And really not even that. Like when I think about it now, the times I was disappointed in me, I really wasn't disappointed. I was like, no, Tish, you knew better, you did, but let's do better now. Like it puts you in a place where you just kind of want to do better. Like just do better. You know what I mean? Like just do better. But when it comes to other people and things with disappointment, let me tell you this. When you look at it from a place of appreciation and not a place of expectation, you won't be disappointed. Like I'm grateful not just for the good times, but I'm grateful for the adversity because I understand it better now that all of us working together for my personal growth. People are going to upset you. People are going to make you mad. People are not going to do what you tell them to do. People are just people. Like I'm learning that every single day. My daughter is just people, child. She do what she want, how she want to do it. And she don't want to hear, what you got to say about it. It's just, I'm honing that stallion in, but I don't want her to lose her determination, her individuality. I don't want her to lose that independent thinking. And what happens is, as we're disappointed, pieces of us are broken away. Yeah. And we don't use that for fuel for them. We don't take those pieces. Think about this. I was thinking about I don't know if you ever seen it's a meme or some people, I don't know, people, bro, they said, listen, even broken crayons color. We think disappointment is like a defeating thing. Like it's like over, like I'm disappointed. And here's the thing, really, honestly, the problem is you sit there, you stay in that disappointment state. That's the problem. I don't know what's going on in my background. It's crazy. You stay there. That's the problem. The problem is not that you were disappointed. The problem is not things didn't go your way. The problem is not, you're trying to maneuver and do all this. The problem is you stay there too long. You wallow in it too long. You let it fester in your mind too long. You move too slow in movement. You didn't work out today, work out tomorrow. It didn't happen at this hour. Do it at 6 o'clock. There's some things that I was like, oh gosh, I got to get it done. I didn't get it done. I got up the next morning and got it done. We quit. We stop. We don't move. And that's the problem. Because now it's special. And then what it does, it bring, like, I'm going to tell y'all, transparency moment, such a disappointment. I'm trying to think what I wrote in here because y'all listen. I want to make sure that y'all know that I was listening to. I really thought writing this would be a disappointment. Like I was like, okay, my mama gonna stop talking to me. Ain't nobody gonna talk to me. And a friend of mine said to me, she said, I thought, at first, I really didn't. At first, I was concerned, and I told my husband about it. He was like, "I'm good. As long as he's good, my son's good. I'm good, right?" Because I feel like that's the direct lineage of my growth. And I remember talking to a friend of mine and she said, I was like, I wonder what people were going to say about me when it came to this, right? And I realized I had to remind myself, wow, well, everybody's not going to like everything. I'm okay with that. And she said to me, one of the things I realized when I read it, your openness and transparency. I want to tell y'all something that everybody is going through something. And if they haven't gone through something, if they're not going through something, they've gone through something. You are not the only person. And that is not a way of saying that it doesn't validate your feelings. Well, I'm saying it to say you got support. You got people who've gone through that very same thing, who want to support you through whatever you're going through, who have empathy and compassion of being right there. Like, I honestly get the nuggets to talk about and teach from the people I talk to, because I've been there, or I am there, or I'm going there. Something is there. So when I hear them talk, when I hear this, that's a nugget I can talk about because I've been there. It's like a reminder. Your past does not remind you for you to wallow and be in a state of disappointment. It is a way for you to say, let me grow again. You've grown from there. You've grown from the person who's lashed out. Y'all had somebody tell me straight up, I want the old Tish back. And I was like, you want the girl that popped off at the moment, didn't even think, just popped off. You want the girl that didn't love herself. You want the girl that was just, it felt like a failure. You want the girl that wanted to commit suicide. You want the girl that made poor decisions. You want the girl that was a single mom making stupid decisions. You want the girl that was living a double life. You want the girl that was doing crazy. You want the girl that made poor health choices. You want that girl? Why? I don't even want her back. See, your character didn't change. You changed. Who you are is who you are. Your doing DNA is your DNA. How you use it, how it serves people, whatever it does, is different. Like, listen, I know, and my sister probably, she's tell you straight up. Anybody I call my sister, they may not be biologically my sister, but they my sister. Like, they know that. I remember her telling my husband, she said, listen, you gotta, you this one right here will cut you with her words. Straight up, like nasty, right? She said, I'm so glad she's grown from that place. That now I use my words for it to help people, lift people up. Because that, listen, this mouth is nasty. And I ain't talking about cuss word. I'm just talking about just demeaning and demising. And whoever I did that to, I apologize openly. But I don't want that girl back. Now I'm gonna tell you some residue that sometimes, I go far left. Gotta come back, gotta make it right. But I can't let the disappointment of life tear me down. So here's the things I want to tell y'all straight out this book. I'm not even going to sit up here and sugarcoat it and say, this is what I'm thinking y'all should do. I'm just going to tell y'all, grab your copy, right? So I'm going to tell y'all a couple of things when it comes to disappointment, right? People will sell you a dream. Sell yourself some great dreams, right? Take it for what it is. It is what it is, right? They may not be there. It's all right. It's cool. Love you where you are. 2 things we talked about in the book. I'm going to pull it up for you. Ready? Number 1, you got to have a heart of appreciation. Appreciate the fact you get to go through that. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all. When I married my husband, I'm just transparent. Me and my mother-in-law, we weren't the best of friends. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay? But you know what I love about the fact me and her went through all that we went through together is that when it comes to my sister-in-laws, they ain't got to go through that. She was different with them. She got it out with me, and I could take it. See, everybody can't take it. Everybody couldn't handle it. They would have broken like, bump this. But I could take it, and I took it. And in taking it, guess what happened? My sister-in-law loves got the residue, got the best version of her. So it wasn't in vain. So I appreciate the fact. Appreciate the fact you get to go through something that most people would break under pressure, but you are going through with a sense of a posture that's of appreciation because it's meant to build you. If you remember, it's meant to build you. It's meant to grow you. It's meant to pressure all of you. I told somebody yesterday, all of you who sit there and get to a brick wall, I promise you the wall gonna be brick today. It's gonna be pink tomorrow. It's gonna be slab one day. It's gonna be sheetrock another day. And maybe, what's the other thing we used to have in a house? It's gonna be something's gonna be different until you press through that moment. We too busy regressing. We're too busy coming back. And then we like, okay, I'll try it again. And now we have to start again. I heard them say on Sunday, stay in line. It was so powerful. Regressing when it's really need to be a pressing. Appreciate the fact you're strong enough to go through it. Appreciate the fact that you were chosen to deal with it. And your posture be different because people are watching you. And it's not the point of saying, now some people watching you have something to say, child. Now I already know. But people are watching you to see if she can do it, if he can do it, I can do it. So I have a greater appreciation of what I've gone through over the years. It's working for my good. It's helping somebody else. My life is not my own. And I get that more now than ever before. Second thing is you got to bounce back. I'm telling y'all, like some of us, we stay in there too long. We look. I'm gonna tell you, I'm working on it. I think to an extent, I still now. I think it just depends on who it is, and I know I ain't supposed to be dependent. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I'm a grudge holder. You hear me? Like, and I don't think it's a grudge. Let me tell you what it is. What happens with me when I go through adversity with people? Let me tell you what happens. I roll back the tape. Right? It's like it's a thing that happens in my mind, and what happens is, y'all, I'll roll back the tape of our entire relationship, and I'll say, "Wait a minute." You should have knew it then. And then this, like, it's like clues that happen. Like, I just be like, and I think sometimes be making them up, yeah. But there are things that happen, and I wrote back the relationship, and I was like, I should have seen it then, and I should have seen it then, and I should have seen it then, and I should have seen it then. And then I was sitting there too long. And I had to learn, like, to deal with it and move on. Like, I can't allow it, because it's not, I'm gonna say something, it's really not about like the person or the situation. It's really about the quicker you recover, the quicker you can get back in the game. Like you compartmentalize it and you put it in perspective and then you get back in the game. It's almost like basketball. I don't know why basketball came up. Let's go with basketball. You missed the free throw going into halftime. Okay. Missed the free throw. Dang, missed the free throw in halftime. That would have put us ahead. Are we still talking about this free throw after halftime? No, we don't even talk about it during halftime. During halftime, we're talking about strategy for the second half. See what I'm saying? Yeah, you missed it. But if you sit there in that missed free throw forever, we're going to lose. Focus on the now. Focus on what I have to do now. I'm motivating myself because I got things I got to do today. Focus on the now. It happened. Understand it happened. Dealing with it. Cool. We good. Moving on. No, I ain't telling you to be the best of friends and rekindle stuff. I ain't telling you that. I'm just saying you need to focus. It happened. Move on. Hey, didn't mean to be heavy at the end, but really want y'all to grow, man. So listen, post at the bottom your favorite restaurant, right? Whatever city you go to, like, when I go to I'm trying to think, oh, let me tell y'all, when I go to Homestead, that's where my family's from, my dad's family's from. I think it might be in Miami. My cousin reminded me, it's either in Miami or it's in Homestead, like right there. There's this fish spot, y'all. We went down, that's why I ate that place like 3 times a day for like 4 days straight. So good. But here's what makes it so funny, right? So he sells seafood. I mean, so, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. For all y'all who live in these inland places and be like, oh yeah, we got the best seafood. I don't know what y'all be talking about. Like, it's something about that coastline for seafood. And I'm from the coastline, so it's something about it just tastes different. I don't know. Like somebody, if you say I'm wrong, you can tell me I'm wrong. But I feel like when you live in a coastal city, right? The seafood hit different. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's extra fresh. I don't know. But anyway, there's this place in I forgot the name of it. But y'all, let me tell you, this is how you knew it was a hole in the wall spot. Number one, I think he do taxes there. He got a little store in there. He do check cash it, and he sell the best conch I ever had. Fried. Actually, one of the best you ever. You ever watched that show on the Food Network? The best you ever had. Anyway, like fish, shrimp, y'all. It's all good over there. I'm gonna find the name of it and let y'all know what the name of it is. Anyway, remember to do life on purpose, with purpose, and for purpose. My 2 cents of tea, baby, every Tuesday at noon. Hope you have a great lunch. That's probably why I'm talking about food today. I love y'all so much. See y'all next week. Have a great week. And remember, don't let disappointment